Mike Bledsoe here, CEO of The Strong Coach, with Mike Salemi in his kitchen. We're going to talk a little bit about the carnivore diet and a little prelude to what we're going to do. We're going to eat some raw beef liver here. So the first time I heard about carnivore diet, I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. I go, there's no way people can get all the nutrients they need from just eating meat. They're going to be missing out on a lot of stuff. And then I met Dr. Paul Saladino, and he's like, well, yeah, you eat the organs, and you eat nose to tail. And I go, oh, well, then that makes perfect sense. And so then I adopted eating a lot more organ meat. Mike, you've been on the carnivore diet for 1 month now, right?
Mm-hmm. About 35 days now, yeah. I wanted some accountability to try something new. Like I think like curiosity in general is like one of the most beautiful qualities anybody can have, and I'm always curious. And so I wanted to do something that would like keep me accountable, do something different. And also I just wanted to see, like I've been hearing a lot about the carnivore diet, so I wanted to see what it had, entailed. And so one of my clients is Anya Fernald, who is the owner or co-founder of Belcampo Meat. And so she actually brought it up one day. She was like, I'm thinking about going carnivore. I did it a while ago. I want to do it for 2 weeks. And I'd been interested. So as soon as she said that, I was like, I'll do it with you. And so basically it turned into, instead of 2 weeks, a 30 plus day now with I'm going to do post blood test tomorrow. I've got a continuous glucose monitor here. So it's been a super interesting journey for sure.
Cool. I look forward to seeing those results. So what are the benefits of eating this raw liver?
Yeah, I mean,
and is it safe?
So, all right. So let's just say like Belcampo specifically has some of the highest quality meat I've ever seen in my life. So they do all regenerative farming techniques. These are all grass-fed, grass-finished products on terms of their beef. Their chickens are all heritage, pasture-raised. So, the liver is one of the most nutrient-dense foods, if not the most nutrient-dense food on the planet. When you're looking at, even in nature, I literally feel kind of like a superhuman after eating this stuff. Like my energy, my joints, I've noticed that tremendously this month.
Right on. Let's dig in.
Let's do it, brother.
People generally avoid liver. They don't even like it cooked, and they make it you put salt on it and onions and whatever else. And I was never a fan of liver before, but I enjoy eating raw liver. Might as well. I mean, it's just like sashimi, but that nutrient density you were talking about, it tastes full.
Yeah, when you think about, I think, a little bit goes a long way. And I do believe that even though sometimes some supplements can be really good, a lot of organ supplements, there is something different when you eat the food itself. There is, for me personally, no comparison to eating something like this, as fresh as this is, straight from cutting it off and then eating it raw or slightly cooked, compared to any type of supplement. So where I would suggest starting, if you're totally new, number one is food quality. So first start looking at getting higher quality ingredients. I would not do the carnivore diet at all if I didn't have access or I didn't put my money in terms of this. The other thing I would suggest is adapt into it maybe slowly. Maybe give yourself like a 2-week on-ramp where maybe you do a few days of just purely meat, water, and a little bit of butter. But if you're gonna go, unless you're someone who wants to go all in, you can. But it's gonna take time to adapt. You're transitioning from primarily using glucose as energy to now primarily using fats and being in a state of ketosis. So you're gonna need some time to let your body kind of acclimate.
So that is part of the intention, is ketosis. It's an added benefit. Have you felt more mentally clear on this?
So the biggest things I've noticed for sure is mental and emotionally just stable. I'm not drinking any coffee. There's no pot this month. There's nothing. This has been like a 30-ish day exploration, and mental and emotionally feel very stable, very grounded. My joints, I felt good before, but now I feel like, I can wake up. I still warm up. I love mobility, but I can wake up and literally get out of bed and do dynamic movement. And that was one thing that, if you think about evolutionarily speaking, we should be able as humans to be able to, at the blink of an eye, get up and go for a sprint. We ideally shouldn't need to warm up for hours. I'm not saying don't warm up. I love that, mobility, warming up, etc. But from joints to body fat to mental clarity, it's been pretty eye-opening for sure.
What's your number one resource if I want to learn more about this?
I would go Paul Saladino, Dr. Paul Saladino, and then I would also, if you want to look at the best place in the country to get good quality meat that's trusted, I would go to Belcampo Meats for sure.
Yeah, and Paul wrote the Carnivore Code, and on Instagram, Carnivore MD.
Carnivore MD, yep.
Yeah. So, thanks for joining us today. And if you want to find more about Mike Salemi, where do they go?
The best place is going to be on Instagram, which is just mike.salemi, Salemi. Or if you're interested in any of my programs, my newest one is called Kettlebell Lifestyle, which is a program all focused around movement mastery and longevity. We go over breath work, morning routine, stretching, meditation, all sorts of stuff. And you can find that at kettlebelllifestyle.com/Bledsoe, and we'll hook you up with a special deal.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check the link below to find more. And if you're a coach that wants to build a 6 or 7 figure coaching business, go to thestrongcoach.com.